Buddy is a rescue dog here in Seneca County, and it's up for a contest to win. How can someone go to vote and could possibly win the contest? And the cool thing is, if you do win this contest, you're going to donate that money back to right here at the Seneca County Dog Ward and also the Seneca County Humane Society.
Right. The contest, it starts January, the voting starts January 16th. And prior to the voting, I submitted a picture and like 2 lines about Buddy, and the America's Favorite Pet decided who they wanted into the voting, and he made it through their first round. So this round is when the voting starts on January 16th, and it goes till midnight on January 25th. And it took months for me to hear that he was even in the contest. I felt like his story is unique, as he lived in a pipe at a grain elevator in Fostoria for months. Went to a factory next door, stealing food, walking through, trying to get food and water. My husband had seen him living in the pipe and was trying to catch him or trying to give him food, and he couldn't do either. Buddy would take the food after he left, but he was so scared. He had sores all over him, covered with ticks. And finally, someone at the factory next door, we believe, called the dog warden, and the dog warden came to pick him up. And my husband noticed he was missing, so we called all around looking for him, and we found him here at the dog warden. And so I came to see him, and Kelly, the dog warden, was picking hundreds of ticks off of him. He had sores all over his body. He hovered down in the back of his cage and wouldn't come to anybody. So I just felt like his story was deserving, and it would put the word out about the good things that the Seneca County, the Humane Society does, and also the dog warden. And that's why we've chosen to donate that money if he wins. So we need your vote.
Awesome. And the process of adopting an animal here in Seneca County, was that an easy process, or was it a very complicated, hard process?
For the dog warden here, we just paid for the license and took the dog home, and we had made arrangements prior to adopting him to take him to our local vet for a checkup because of the different diseases that ticks carry. And luckily, he didn't have any of those diseases that we had to treat, but it was really easy here. So
Awesome. And since you've rescued this dog and you've adopted it and it's yours, you've given the dog a second life. So the dog is very gratitude of that. And as you can see here, the dog loves you and your family.
he does, and he loves our grandkids. They've tried to. My grandson, when he was about 4, put him in a dog seat, covered him up with a blanket, and nobody could find Buddy. And he was trying to kidnap him and take him home, but everybody loves him so much. He just, in his normal environment, he's so happy and just like loves everyone, and he's just seems appreciative about life. So, yep.
It's awesome to see that you've given this dog a second life. And adopting dogs here in Seneca County is an easy process. So what would you like to say to everybody? What do they need to do January 16th?
They need to vote, and you can vote for one vote free, which there is a link that if you want to pay to have more votes, it goes to Animal Rescue Group Paws. But you can get one vote free every day through a link that I'll furnish, and vote for him every day. Put it on Facebook, share again with your friends, and hopefully we can make Buddy America's favorite pet with benefiting our rescue animals here in Seneca County and in other areas too. But I think it'll get the word out about adoption, and there's a lot of good dogs out there to be adopted.
If someone wants to adopt an animal here, what is the process of adopting? Is it a very long process or a very easy process to adopt an animal just like Buddy here at the Seneca County Dog Ward?
So our adoption fee is $30, $15's for license, $15's for the dog. All of our dogs are adopted out as is. They're all strays. We don't know their past history or anything about them except for what we learn during the time that they're here. We do have a lot of good dogs available for adoption right now. There's 4. We have a little border collie mixed puppy that's a female. She's about 5-6 months old. We have Patches. He does not get along with other dogs, so he needs to go to an only dog home. He's like a white and black beagle mix Dalmatian looking dog. He's been here for about 4 or 5 months. And then we also have a small little terrier named Scout and a pit bull named Reese's.
Good. All right, stop that.